So here's the story. I had IBS when I was 21, which is almost 10 years ago. For the last 2 years, I've been trying to help people cure their IBS. I want to be honest about something, is that I've been really scared of trying to get my message out there because I'm thinking, are people gonna listen? Are people gonna believe me? You know, you've tried everything. You've tried literally everything. And when people are saying there is no cure, you may be thinking there is no cure. On a very fundamental level, we are energy, because our blood, our life force, our bones, everything is made of energy. And we know that. We learned that in high school chemistry, is that everything's made of electrons and atoms and all that stuff. IBS is just a bunch of stuck energy. It's a bunch of resistance. Like, it's a bunch of energy that's fighting with each other that isn't flowing right, and that's really all it is. And I'm thinking, how do I get this message out there? And I've been afraid to get this message out there because it's kind of new, and it's not really spoken of in the IBS community. And it all has to do with really unlearning, letting go of the stress that lies dormant unconsciously in your body, because basically your body on an unconscious level is processing energy and emotions in a really chaotic way. And that's why people can't heal from it, because it's unconscious, and it's really about connecting to that unconscious part of our bodies. Because if you think about it, our heart, our lungs, all those processes are autonomic. So it's the same thing with our digestion. It's autonomic. It's not like we go to sleep and we have to tell consciously our stomach to, okay, you're going to digest, you're going to move while I'm sleeping. No, you don't have to tell your lungs to breathe. You don't have to tell your heart to beat. The same thing. You don't have to tell your stomach to digest. And somewhere along the line, in childhood or whatever, your stomach on an autonomic, unconscious level started digesting in a way that's not flowing with nature. That's all it is. How do I get this truth out there? Because there's a lot of IBS videos, there's a lot of blogs and this and that, and people are pushing, that this food is the cure and this supplement is the cure, and getting rid of dairy and gluten is the cure, getting rid of like bad bacteria and repopulating and healing and sealing your gut is the way. But it's not as complicated as that. And I wouldn't even be defying that if I didn't try that myself. I wouldn't be sitting here saying that those things help, but that's not the way to cure it. That's really, if you want to actually cure IBS, you have to heal the way that the stomach, the digestion, unconsciously, autonomically processes. I really don't know how else to get this message out there. Your emotions that are repressed and suppressed lie dormant in your digestive system. And how doctors say that it's a psychosomatic disorder and it's all in your mind. Well, it is in your mind, but they didn't tell you, and maybe they don't know it, that it's actually in your gut mind. It's just your gut mind it's messed. That's what it is. It's messed up, and it's really about healing the gut mind. So it's about healing the psyche and how the connection and everything and how it flows. It's about getting it back into order, and it's really just about clearing yourself, getting rid of that emotional baggage that you have, because everyone with IBS has stress. If you're not aware of it in your head, the stress is in your body. I'm quite particularly passionate about gut health because I've had so many gut health issues, but I know that the truth to healing all illness lies within clearing the emotional blocks. the negative emotional blocks, because anger is poison. Anger is poison, and we're condemned for showing any anger, expressing anger, being angry, feeling bad, and we judge such negative emotion, and energy cannot be destroyed. And we also learn that in chemistry too, right? Energy can't be destroyed. So if it can't be destroyed, and we're not letting it out, we're not processing, where does it go? It hits us right back. It hits us right in our digestion. So there's just a bunch of anger, frustration, irritation, which is why I think it's called irritable bowel, right? That's not being properly digested, transmuted, whatever you want to call it, processed. And there's a lot of stress. You don't feel safe. You don't trust. For whatever reason, you don't trust. You don't validate how you feel. You're not sure about a lot of things, and that's the truth. So I'm thinking, how do I make all these videos so that people understand that this is the damn truth? Because I'm not gonna sit here and I don't know. I was really thinking, okay, how do I make videos so that so that I get views, so that people hear the truth. And I'm thinking, how do I make videos like everyone else? Because everyone else is making about the same damn thing. It's like gluten, how gluten's so bad, and how dairy's so bad, and how it's all the small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, and how it's because you eat sugar. It's because of, let's blame it on every single thing out there, because that's just easier to do, isn't it? When are we gonna actually, this is what I really want to tell people, is that when we start taking responsibility for our own health, and that means not blaming it on food, and that means not blaming it on every stressful situation out there, but knowing that it's inside of us, knowing that this friggin' stress and this issue is within us, and here's the cool thing about it being within you, is that you can do something about it. You can do something about it. So irritable bowel syndrome is about bringing back the peace in your psychological gut mind. That's all it is. It's clearing repressed emotional baggage that's stuck in the way that you autonomically process things in your stomach. And that's the full-blown truth in the most honest way that I can say it, totally unfiltered. But I felt that it's better that I just say it instead of try to put it in all these fancy ways. Because although some of my videos, I have really cool backgrounds and really cool information and ways to present it, but I think that most people who have issues with irritable bowel, who are, your lives are being ruined by irritable bowel, you don't need a pretty background from me. You don't need me to be super professional and show you how many qualifications I have. Oh, there's a dog right behind me. You need me to tell you the truth, and this is the truth.